there anything more about it? Oh, yeah. The meeting is strange. That's what I said. So everyone's aware.
How are you doing?
Very good.
Better. Second vote.
You wear big white socks.
Sorry, all that.
Especially in your field.
Oh, you're nice.
Oh, sorry. I was watching that clock.
Yeah, the clock is.
Six 6:32. Let's call this meeting to order. Let's stand and say a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening and welcome to the Union City School Board September meeting. Our meeting agenda is available for you to follow. I will be leading the meeting tonight because our fearless leader, Ms. Searles, is still recovering. Jen, if you're out there, we hope you continue to heal. I may chart a 70-degree chant when we're done to see if we can get 70-degree movement on your knee, but that's if there's time permitting. The expectations for our board meetings to follow this agenda closely. We operate under the Open Meetings Act and utilize Robert's Rule of Order to govern our discussion and decision-making process. There is an opportunity for public comment during our set agenda. We welcome the public to express their opinions during this time of our agenda. If there are questions about the agenda or board meeting process, please seek out one of the board members for clarification. Consent agenda.
Move to approve. Go ahead. I'll support that.
Discussion?
You can government head Lansing. Good night.
Always good.
Good trip.
They're going to make some changes in Lansing while they're there. Any other discussion? All those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please. What on this now is still doing? How do you want to do that?
I don't think we have.
What's that?
I'm voting on the actual.
Yeah.
Workbook.
I'm fine with this raising hand and say aye. Okay. All right. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Correspondence. We don't need correspondence.
I don't have any. Did anything come through on your end? Anybody? Okay. I don't have any correspondence.
Public comment is the section of the meeting in which the public can make comments or share his or her opinion about items on our agenda. We ask you to limit your comments no longer than 5 minutes to allow other people time to speak. This is an opportunity for the board to listen to your concerns. It is not board practice to act on the concerns voiced during this meeting to allow the board to do their research. Do we have any public comments on round 1 of public comments? Crickets. All right, moving on. Financials.
Move to approve the financials for August.
Support. guys. Discussion, anybody? Lot to say today. Okay. All those in favor of approving the financials as presented, please raise your hand and say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. High school course guide, just updated. Yes. Got a motion.
Support.
Discussion.
So to clarify, it's just mainly the main thing was that there were added Charter Academy information, correct? That, yes, okay. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. There's a lot of pages. No, that's okay.
I have a question. I know we had a presentation from Glen Oaks. We're going to move forward with that. It's probably too late to do that this year. We made a decision. I didn't see that.
That's something still under consideration, not doing anything on it right now. Just
Good, just wasn't in the course guide. That'd be a bad thing. Any other discussion about the guide? All those in favor of approving the guide, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Cook hires. I hired a couple cooks.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Archie. Any discussion? All those in favor of hiring some cooks, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Excellent. Welcome aboard, ladies. Appreciate it. Yes, we do. Paraprofessionals. Hired two of those tonight as well.
Move to approve. Hire another two paraprofessionals.
Discussion?
Again, it's awesome. You know, we need all the support we can get. It's great to have paraprofessionals. I used to be one, so I remember what it was like. It's a very important role. So.
See, one of them came back, so that's good.
Yep.
Thank you, Kyle. Anything else? All those in favor of approving the hires as presented, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Bus driver hire. Need a motion to approve Stephanie Yearling as a bus driver.
I make a motion to approve.
Any
Support.
discussion there? All those in favor of approving Ms. Yearling as a bus driver, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Very tall, very high eye right there. Must be a lighter. Teacher hires. Motion to approve Anna Katz and Rebecca Arlen.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Amber. Support. Archie, got it? Discussion? All those in favor of approving hires, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Yes, sir.
I just wanted to interrupt and say that Kim is not related to me in any way, even though her husband's name is Chris Katz. Same exact name, so.
I suspect that's not true.
Well,
I can make it a Saturday night quote. That's not good every time. Thank you for clarifying.
Welcome to UC.
So just for clarification, you only have one line there.
Do.
Okay. Just make sure that. Superintendent goals. Motion to approve those.
Move to approve.
Support.
Discussion. I think the first three are legitimate. The fourth one, I'm a little concerned on how we're going to evaluate it. I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts on that. It's a good goal to have. It's hard to say whether you're successful.
That was the only one that I kind of thought was as far as evaluation. I wasn't sure. But
The only way I can see to evaluate that as to how it's doing is to do a pre and post throughout the year assessment from the principals and children and see what the scores are between the two.
wanted to help with or evaluate or?
I had the same concern about that, and at first I thought, well, what that goal is really important to me. And so I was trying to think of a different one that was more measurable, like the first three, something that was very easy to see, but I really couldn't, it just was very important to me, so I don't know how, I guess I was less concerned with how to measure it than just the fact that that's what
The same way this was done when I was here, a lot of things have changed. Superintendent used to evaluate each principal. There was a form that, Gene and the rest of them went through, and then that was the evaluation process. So you're the leader of the district. It's going to fall probably to you to have some evaluation tool to be able to do it. And that's what I remember for the 30 years I was here, was that.
yeah,
And
that's,
then they had meetings with them and evaluated them and then passed on their impressions.
You can't have a goal to help them and then evaluate. It's a conflict of interest, and if you hear their feedback on how you be visible.
This is probably more of the evaluation for us on him. Like, how would we be able to measure that particular goal?
Wouldn't he report his evaluation to us, and we could decide if that was a proper way of, not any other way of doing it except through the superintendent. He can give his evaluation of how he's empowered them, what their feedback is, and those kind of things, and then we can go from there. That would seem the simplest way of doing it.
Their feedback, then it's not going to be his evaluation of them.
Say it again.
You said we can track it when he does his evaluations of the principals.
Yeah.
And my point is, their feedback of how he's doing as a superintendent, how he's empowering them and helping them is not going to be in his evaluation of them.
this is about evaluation of how good of a job I'm doing in making that happen.
I read that.
I feel like that definitely getting feedback from the principals is really the only way we're gonna be able to measure
And
that
I'm
in some
fine
way,
with
shape, or form. So
I'm
figure out a way to do that would be my.
I'm fine with that, or if there's a different goal the board, rather include as a fourth one, I'd be open to that too. We talked about other ones that are on there, ones we talked about when we had our last meeting. We talked about a number of different things. So if there's something in the alternative that you think is more easily measured, I'm fine with that. This is still going to be a high priority for me.
Yes, we can do. I think it's important for you to support principals and other administrators that needs to happen. So, and I think it's only fair to evaluate you on how you do it. So I'm fine with the goal. I would expect some deliverables you've actually done, or examples of things you've done to accomplish this goal, as opposed to just, I helped them. So I want to see some actual tangible things that you've done in order for me to say that you met this goal.
Absolutely. And so what I could do is we can do both a survey or an opportunity for them to complete information for you now and then at the end of the year. And then we can also provide, along with that, examples of steps and actions I've taken through the year toward that goal. So,
You can also do a reverse evaluation. I think principals could actually, I hate doing them. It is a measuring stick of your growth throughout the year, but self-evaluations. Have them do maybe a small self-evaluation now, another one towards the end of the year. I don't want to get too detailed with it, but that could be one way to measure the support and the empowerment.
Tool you use for that goal. Make one up.
would you like me to put something together with details on that particular goal and then bring it back? to the board
Sure.
so that you could look at that. I can do that.
So then, does that mean that you can approve the first three, I guess? And then come back on the fourth, when I do that?
That's it.
Why don't we do them all at once?
I say we table it. And then,
The only concern I would have is faster we give him goals, the faster he knows what he's supposed to be working on. I don't, knowing Mr. Cass, I don't think it's gonna change because tomorrow we don't approve today. Want to make sure we're aware of it without direction.
now it seems how we all agree on the first three.
The first three, I think, I'm already gonna.
Yeah, that's a good blueprint. to start with.
Then I would, I think we should discuss the fourth one and get that ironed out before we move on. Okay, so,
We should amend the motion then to approve the first three and not.
that was just that.
I think we're just gonna table the entire thing, because like he said that.
Okay, that was
that-
clear on.
Yeah, that he's like, I'm gonna be working on these anyways, so until we get that settled, we'll just table it for now, and then we'll bring it back when we get the fourth one ironed out.
And I can bring back specifics about how to measure that fourth one out. Take the ideas that you came up with and put all that together.
Okay. Seems fair.
I make a motion to table it until next month.
Well, the motion to table is to approve it, so we need to vote on that, so. All those in favor of approving the four goals as presented, please raise your hand and say aye. All those that oppose, nay. Nay. Motion failed. Let's put that agenda for next month.
I'd make the motion to table. Right, you want to table it until next month? Table it, this guy's gotta come up. It's up to you, I don't
We're not
care.
gonna forget about it, but if you want to table.
I don't care, I don't care.
It's up to you guys if you want to, if you want to make
If you
it.
table it, then it has to come up the next month. If you don't table it, you can still put it on the agenda, so it doesn't make one bit of difference really.
Want to vote to table it? Raise your hand and we'll do that, otherwise we're not gonna vote to table it.
I make a motion to table it.
All right. Support. Discussion? All those in favor of tabling the superintendent goals until next meeting, make sure we talk about it, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Aye. Thank you for your contribution, you tabled it.
You're welcome.
Individual contracts, I'd like a motion to approve all of them unless there's some reason not to do that.
Move to approve all the contracts as presented.
Support. Discussion? I do want to say that I'm glad that we're trying to increase the wages to take care of our staff. It's important, and I know that out in the real world, it's out in the world, but outside of this school, wages are changing, things are changing, so we want to make sure that we take care of people that are increasing things. So, thank you to everyone who works with this district, regardless of what your position is. So, anything else? All those in favor of approving all the contracts, please raise your hand and say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Now I'll entertain a motion to go into closed session to discuss contract negotiations.
So moved.
Support.
Discussion, where are we going? Are we leaving or are they going?
They were good. They were good.
Okay. All right. So we're voting to go into closed session. All those in favor of going into closed session, please raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?